What if you woke up tomorrow on a different planet? Some would kill you in seconds. Others might actually surprise you. Ode, we're sending our stick figure to every planet in the solar system. Stay until the end. The last one is insane. First stop, Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun. You'd think it's the hottest planet. You'd be wrong. During the day, Mercury hits a scorching 800 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead in seconds. But at night, it drops to minus 290 degrees. No atmosphere means no blanket to keep the heat in. You could literally fry and freeze on the exact same planet, just by walking from the day side to the night side. Mercury also has almost no atmosphere, so forget about breathing. You'd suffocate before the heat even got you. Mercury also has almost no atmosphere, so forget about breathing. You'd suffocate before the heat even got you. Mercury is brutal, but it's not even the deadliest or scariest planet close to the Sun. Venus is next. Venus looks peaceful from space, wrapped in soft yellow clouds. Those clouds are made of sulfuric acid. The pressure on Venus's surface is 90 times stronger than Earth's. It would crush you like a soda can. If the pressure didn't get you, the heat would. Venus is hotter than Mercury, hitting 900 degrees non-stop. It even rains acid here. But the rain evaporates before it hits the ground because the surface is too hot. Venus also spins slowly backwards, and one single day there actually lasts longer than its entire year. Venus is basically a fiery hell with clouds. Let's try somewhere a little closer to home. The Moon. On the Moon, surface gravity is only 1/6 of Earth's. You could easily jump over a house with ease. There's no atmosphere at all, so there's no sound whatsoever. You could literally stand next to an explosion and hear nothing. Temperatures swing from 260 degrees in sunlight to minus 280 in shadow, each lasting 2 weeks. Footprints on the Moon can literally last millions of years, since there's no wind or rain to ever erase them. The Moon is oddly peaceful compared to what's coming next. Let's head straight to the planet everyone wants to colonize, Mars. Mars looks like a quiet desert, but it's far more dangerous than it actually looks. Let's start with the air. The atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide and incredibly thin. Without a suit, you'd lose consciousness in under 2 minutes. Average temperature here hovers around minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Even Antarctica feels tropical compared to this. Mars has dust storms so massive they can completely cover the entire planet and last for several months. Gravity here is about 1/3 of Earth's, so you'd feel much lighter overall, almost like walking on a trampoline. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, a massive volcano nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest itself. Mars is rough, but at least it still has a solid surface. The next planet doesn't even give you that much. Jupiter is actually a massive gas giant with no real surface to land on at all. You just keep falling forever. As you fall deeper, the pressure increases so violently it would crush you long before you ever reached the core. Jupiter's massive Great Red Spot is a giant storm bigger than Earth itself, and it's been raging for centuries. Winds on Jupiter can reach over 400 miles per hour, fast enough to instantly flatten almost anything in sight. Lightning storms here are far more powerful than on Earth, and some giant bolts are up to 1,000 times stronger. Gravity on Jupiter is about 2.5 times stronger than Earth's. You'd feel impossibly heavy almost instantly. Jupiter is basically a death trap with no ground at all. Saturn is similar, but it brings its own surprise. Saturn's rings look completely solid from far away, but they're actually made of billions of tiny ice and rock chunks. Just like Jupiter, Saturn has no real surface either. You'd slowly fall through gas until the pressure finally crushes you. At Saturn's icy North Pole, there's a giant swirling storm shaped like a perfect hexagon, and nobody fully knows why. Saturn is so incredibly light for its size that if you somehow had a bathtub big enough, it would actually float. Temperatures here average around minus 220 degrees Fahrenheit. Even your suit's heater would seriously struggle to keep up. Saturn's stunning beauty hides the exact same danger as Jupiter. Now, let's visit the strangest planet in the solar system. Uranus spins almost completely on its side, more like a ball rolling instead of a top spinning normally. Because of that extreme tilt, each pole gets 21 long years of straight sunlight, followed by 21 years of total darkness. Uranus is actually one of the coldest planets out there, dropping to minus 370 degrees in its upper atmosphere. Scientists believe it might literally rain diamonds deep inside Uranus, formed by extreme pressure on carbon. Diamond rain might sound beautiful, but the next planet has weather that would tear you apart almost instantly. Neptune is officially the windiest planet in the entire solar system, and that title is not an exaggeration at all. Winds here can reach over 1,200 miles per hour, much faster than the speed of sound on Earth. It's also brutally cold, dropping to minus 360 degrees, even despite being so incredibly far from the Sun. Just like Uranus, Neptune might also secretly rain diamonds deep within its crushing, deeply freezing atmosphere. We've now covered every official planet, but there's one more icy world that's still too interesting to skip. Pluto technically isn't an official planet anymore, but it's still wildly underrated today. Let's take a quick look. Temperatures here can drop to minus 375 degrees, easily cold enough to freeze nitrogen gas into solid ice. Gravity here is so incredibly weak that you could easily jump nearly 30 feet into the air with almost no effort. From distant Pluto, the Sun looks like just a tiny bright star, barely lighting up the icy landscape. Now, let's go even further than any planet. What if you actually got close to a black hole instead? Gravity here is so unbelievably extreme it would stretch your entire body like spaghetti before you even reach the center. Time itself would actually slow down for you here. Minutes near a black hole could equal years back on Earth. After all that absolute chaos, Earth suddenly feels like a 5-star vacation. Perfect temperature, breathable air, solid ground. Out of every single planet and place we just visited, which one would you actually risk visiting? Let me know. If this completely blew your mind, subscribe for more videos just like this. See you in the next one. Next time you complain about the weather, just remember it could be so much worse out there. See you on the next cosmic trip. If you genuinely enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and smash that like button right now, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And make sure to let me know down in the comments which planet on this entire list surprised you the absolute most, because I genuinely read every single comment.